So BET has suspended BET Hip Hop and the Soul Train Awards indefinitely. That means they're not coming back. Now I want y'all to pay attention to this. Paramount Global owns BET. It is a part of Paramount CBS Entertainment. Okay? Now y'all know what's been going on with Paramount. Paramount has been trying to buy Skydance, and in order for them to get Skydance, they had to get the president's approval and the FTC approval to have that big ass merger. Trump greenlighted Paramount's $8 billion merger with Group Skydance. Now, guess who else got fired during that time? Stephen Colbert. His show was canceled, okay? Let's not forget 60 Minutes.
The BET channel was created in 1983 by Robert L. Johnson and Sheila Johnson. And for many years, Black Americans, we complained about our image and the way that we was portrayed in media. And we've been fighting for decades and a very long time to basically get control of our image. Because in this country, our skin has always been our sin. And the way that the media portrayed us allow other groups to have preconceived notions about us. Some love us, some dislike us. Some are very racist against us based off the way the media has portrayed our accomplishments, our bodies, everything. So when BET came out, we were very proud. We thought we had something that was going to portray the Black community in the light in which it should have. Now, we had newspapers back in 1827 that was created by Samuel Cornish and John Russwurm, and we was always complaining about the way we were portrayed, even back then, right? Because you had people, again, they were making images of us with big lips and big mouths, and saying that we were savages and eating watermelons, and they had all these different things, right? So we've been fighting. It has been a long struggle to have our image protected. But today I'm talking about BET because BET, they have canceled the BET Awards and the Soul Train Awards. Now, Robert Johnson sold his shares of BET ownership to Paramount and Skydance for over $2 billion, right? So now we no longer own BET. We no longer have no say-so. Now, they put some black faces in place to make it seem like it, but behind the scenes, it's not owned by us. We don't control much media. We don't control our image, and this is why you see BET just go to crack, right? And black people are upset because they cut indefinitely the BET Awards. But what is really the BET have been putting out? Now, there's been mixed messages amongst Black Americans as to some are very upset because it was cut. Some are glad that it was cut. Let's look at what some of our FBA Black Americans are saying about this. Check this.
This is literally another attempt to erase our voice and destroy our history. BET CEO said that he wants to put everything on hold and pretty much repackage our image. And this is what happens when they control the narrative. And now they're looking to profit off of the streaming era. His words. Didn't we just have an incident with Neo and Aiden Ross? Yeah. We all know that Black creators make the least amount of money. Before BET was sold off, it honored our slang, sound, and styles, way before it became popular and mainstream. They care about our culture as long as it's easy to sell. They uplift Black voices until it stopped being profitable. While they're removing our programs, they might as well remove the name BET as well, because it has not represented us in a long time.
Girl, they're talking about BET has made an announcement that they are going to cancel the Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards. Girl, you know what I say? Shit, it's about time. I don't know what took them so damn long. I know I ain't the only one that felt like that those hip-hop awards was bap, okay? This shit ain't been hitting in years, all right? Even the crowd be dry. Like, I don't even know. I told my husband just last year, I was like, I'm scared to even watch the shit. He said, why you say that? I said, because I feel like we all feel like we have to watch it because we're supporting BET because it's Black entertainment television. And we're Black. So we feel like we got to support it. I said, but it's just bap. It's boring. The old school people they have on there be doing better than the damn new school people. These young people have ruined music. Okay? The hip-hop that these young people got, it's not hitting. Everybody saying the same thing, saying the same shit. You can't even hardly understand what the hell they're saying. There's no choreography whatsoever. These people come on stage dressed like whatever. Pants hanging off their ass and stuff. And, child, it's nothing. So, I'd rather watch the Video Music Awards than the MTV Video Awards. The American Music Awards be hitting better than that. So I'm glad. I ain't really watched the Soul Train Awards anyway. It just never was my thing. But the BET Hip Hop Awards, yeah, y'all should have been dropped that long time ago. I don't even listen to the radio no more. I still just listen to what's on my playlist. And a lot of stuff on my playlist is, of course, older songs.
Okay, so let's just cut. The BET Hip Hop Awards was canceled this year simply due to a lack of new talent. The game has become so saturated with acts and gimmicks that it's slowly starting to lose its value. That's why shows ain't selling the way they used to, neither is the albums. You gotta think about it like this. When's the last time you heard a major hit besides Not Like Us? And some could even argue that Not Like Us was so big because it was dissing another powerhouse like Drake. Not to take away nothing from that song because it's still great, I'm just saying. Hip-hop is definitely losing its value, and the only way to combat this is to stop focusing so much on the big acts and get back to that raw talent that made hip-hop so great in the first place.
Now, a lot of FBA Black Americans have opinions on this topic, but I'm gonna say this, right? For many years, we was talking about getting rid of the record labels because the record labels was jerking and stealing money from the artists. They were stealing their publishing. They didn't have any their writing right. Well, they're stealing their publishing. They was also not giving them any type of ownership towards masters. The royalties sucked. They was getting like 10%. Even sometimes they was stealing. They was even going and stealing their touring money. Right? There was a lot of corruption going on. So now when the internet came out, and these young people can now just upload their music up to these sites and make a lot of money, and they start doing away with the record labels. What we didn't realize was the artist development, understanding the music that's vetted before it come out, understanding that you had to develop some of these artists, the way that they dress, the way that they talk, to be camera savvy, right? To understand the corporate structure when they come out, they can make money, with Coca-Cola and all these different things, right? A lot of these kids today are coming out. Nobody wants to invest in them. Nobody wants to invest in the BET Awards because there's no artist development. The music suck, right? There's a lot of people out here, they mumbling. You don't know what they're saying. It's just anything is just being put out now, and the general public is not gravitating towards it. Like hip-hop as itself is dying. Nobody wants to really put money behind it or invest behind it because we don't even know what it is anymore, right? The art, the dancing, all these things have been basically co-opted or sabotaged or just messed up. And I think it's because you have a lot of young people and they don't have anybody in front of them saying yay and nay. Yo, don't put that out, put this out. Or when you engineers in the studio, do it like this, right? So you still have people like Clips that's in their 40s bringing out albums now, right? And they're outpacing and outdoing a lot of the young people. And I'm not one of these old guys just hating on the youngins because I think that the young people are very talented. I think that a lot of these young people, they're very talented, but they're in the time today where everybody's emulating and following each other. No, there's no originality. Nobody wants to be separate from the group and be their own selves. Everybody wants to be drill or gangster. Whereas though this guy over here may be talented, but he's rapping like this because he believes that that's going to sell. But a lot of Black Americans wasn't finished. They even said this.
Y'all, I am not happy about the hip hop awards being canceled. Like, as somebody who grew up on hip hop and I'm obviously a rapper, this really hurts. I should have known something was up when the budget started getting even lower and lower. Like, did y'all not see last year's hip hop awards? That mess looked low budget AF. It sucks because we're literally witnessing hip hop like not become the number one or main genre that it was. It's so watered down. Anybody could be a fucking rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have bars anymore. You don't have to have creativity or skill anymore. It's really just like a get money game and anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people aren't investing into talent and what's the thing called that people used to do, the little training thing, artist development. That, like, artist development is not even happening anymore. It's just like we're in an era where we're like not going to be witnessing superstars. Like, of course, we're still gonna have like those ones, but if y'all do not see what's going on and what's happening, like, we don't, the kids, the teenagers don't have no teenagers to look up to. They don't have no teenage shows. They just...
Y'all act like it's a bad thing. It's really a good thing for real.
Hey, and if you mad about this, you need some help. You part of the problem if you mad about this. Because it ain't nothing but poison. They ain't pushing nothing positive. They ain't speaking the word of God. They ain't pushing truth. They ain't pushing the gospel. So this is going away ain't a bad thing. It's a good thing. That's just a way that y'all can deceive many people at one time on a global stage. All of it is trash, bro, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping about none of it going away. All of it can go away. And y'all be mad about this. Oh, man, why are they taking it away? Why are they taking it away? It's some other stuff they need to take away. The only way that black people seem to make money, or the only way that they seem like they can make money, is by poisoning the youth. It's by deceiving the people that look like them. Nah, bro. They need to go and take it all away.
So the BET Awards has been canceled. I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy. Because you know what? BET has never held my attention the way it used to back in the day. I miss Channel 63 BET. When the BET Awards aired back in the day, oh honey, the whole family will get together just to watch the BET Awards show. You knew it was going to be popping. All the veteran singers and actors, what have you. I think the last BET Awards show that I truly was into, and I think it just fell off after that, was when Patti LaBelle sang at the Prince tribute. My favorite awards show had to be when Beyonce snatched Terrence Howard's soul on that stage. I miss that kind of BET Awards. But over the years, it has just become trash. Now, I didn't watch the last awards show, but I heard good things. I heard they did a real good tribute to Angie Stone. But BET Awards and BET itself has lost its touch. I'm sick of watching Medea's Family Reunion and Baby Boy. I feel like that's the only movies that are playing on BET. You might as well call it the Tyler Perry show. BET has ran its course. The BET Awards show has ran its course. Sorry, not sorry.
So when you in 1991, Robert Johnson was the first black-owned television station to actually be on the New York Stock Exchange. Like, he was really doing this thing, man. They was making money, and we had control of our image, right? But in 2000, he sold his company to Viacom for $2.3 billion, right? And he cashed out. But at that time, they had a lot. He created the digital cable. Like, he had things going on. The issue is how many people behind Robert Johnson followed behind Robert Johnson for us to actually have ownership in media spaces, right? Byron Allen came out and was and was coming behind the black community, even though he got that W wife. He was coming behind talking about ownership of this and ownership of that. Once he got certain things to go his way, we never heard from Byron Allen again. Right? Where's the next Robert Johnson? Like, in our community, we have way too many orators and speakers and not enough producers. People that actually get the job done. That actually not just influence the culture by working for other groups, but influence the culture by us owning it. Where we can dictate how the culture is moving. Because we have culture that influences the world, but we don't own the culture. This is the problem, man. Or when we do, we sell it. We sell it. So now, what I'm saying is, because I don't want to sound like a hater to a lot of the young people lack originality today. Because there's no artist development or any type of control there showing or steering the kids in the right direction. They just coming out willy-nilly. You got a lot of 17, 18-year-olds with undeveloped brains just throwing stuff out. And these sites that they upload their music to, they just taking it, making money off of it. It's not being properly vetted and and then put out in the right way. So now you're starting to see this stuff die off because the public don't want to consume it. Even a lot of young people are not listening to it or buying it, right? So we watched the BET awards go down for like the last 5-6 years. It's been going in the toilet. Right, you can't even have the ciphers like that because a lot of these kids can't freestyle. They're not developed into freestyling. So a lot of the BET awards that we're accustomed and used to seeing, we're not seeing that no more. Nobody was really watching the Soul Train Awards for a long time. And we noticed Soul Train was started in Chicago. It went out to Los Angeles, and that was the precursor to hip hop, man. Soul Train was it. That was, that was black culture where people all around the world of all colors watched Soul Train and emulated what we was doing on there. Our rhythm, our sound, our music, everything. Our swag, the way we dress, the way we talk, everything, right? Coming out of Chicago, going out to the West Coast. That was us, right? But the problem is we don't own the stuff that we should own. So even with the Essence Festival, a lot of people was upset, but the Africans own it. We don't own it. I just think that sometimes, man, like we complain about certain things, but I don't think that we actually respect our culture in the manner in which we should respect it. Because if we did, we would own it, right? I don't think that we respect people like Fannie Lou Hamer, Benjamin Hooks, so many people before, so many people that fought for us, right? Man, I don't know. There's so many people out there that's ancestors now that fought for us to be in the position that we're in now. That when we make money, we don't even honor them. We don't even honor them, man. Right? And honor them is by owning, having ownership of the things that belongs to us and gatekeeping our own culture. We don't. So y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this situation, man, because I think that like if we're not in ownership of certain things, do we really have a right to complain? If we're not going to go and own it, we allow other people to own stuff that belong to us, then we want to turn around and complain. I think we look real foolish doing that. But I'm going to cut this video short here. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Until next time, peace.